So men with strong social support bounce back faster, they push harder, and they stay focused longer. And the study showed that the support lowers stress hormones and boosts long-term health, which makes sense.
Bro, I couldn't do this without you.
No, I couldn't do this.
In fact,
I
I'm
couldn't
pretty
see it
sure it's the
myself.
same
I
way
don't
around.
know.
But because it's us and we
Yeah.
always have each other back, and we are here for each other.
This section, I'm going to talk about reframing fear as a signal. So I put in brackets here, you're scared because you need to do this. So like I said with my coping method is when you see fear, you don't instantly act on it. You don't run away from it. You go, wait a minute, let me just hold up a second, you know. And once again, not the fear when you cross the road and there's a bus coming towards you. That's the fear you should probably act on and get out of the way. So I'm glad people still have fear in that sense. Maybe some of you don't, that's fine. So it doesn't mean stop, it means this matters. That's what I use in my brain. That's what I highly recommend to other people. I'm guessing you do the same.
Bro, yes. Very good example. I was just thinking while you was reading that is, you know, when someone scares you.
Yes.
Yeah. Bro, that's
watching
when
you in the punching bag.
Yes. Like that's when you are the fastest. That's when you react the quickest, you know.
Yeah, because it's coursing through your veins. Actually, that's a really good way of framing it.
Yeah, that's now like literally being scared of something. It's like thing. When someone scares you badly, that's when you are like the quickest, or you run the fastest, or you know, like
I like that. So imagine being quicker at what you want to do. So when you're scared of pursuing something, now that you're scared, you pursue it quicker.
Yeah,
I like that. I couldn't have thought of that myself. I can tell you that. Next point I'm going to make is it shows you the direction you need to go. So let's say you're at the crossroads, you go, I can go this way. Oh, that's all right. You know, I can float. I can just chill. I can coast, let's say, which I think coasting, instead of going like this, you kind of go like that, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? When you're, everything's going well.
Yeah.
If you're not progressing, you are declining.
I would frame it as trying to be average.
Yeah.
That's how I say it.
Yeah, but it never turns, it always just goes down.
Yeah.
There's more nuance to that, but that's what I think as a whole. And then you've got this way. Oh my God, that's terrifying. However, instead of everything being just okay, sorry, I'm burping. Everything, I don't know if the microphone picks up that bit. Everything goes amazing, but you're just really scared. Yes, there is a potential drawback there, but the positives of it completely outweigh the negative.
Yes, bro. Sometimes you need to take risks.
Yeah. And another example I can think of that is, not necessarily what we talk about, but the weight loss drugs, for example. So lots of people are saying it causes pancreatic problems, which, by the way, I don't think that's true necessarily. Once again, that's misinterpreting data. I'm just going, bro, it annoys me big time because I read it and I'm like, shut up. You're an idiot, because they read newspapers and stuff. Anyway, you got all of this, you got these side effects, heartburn, but then you go, wait a minute, what are the negative side effects of being severely obese for the rest of your life? Like your lifespan is on average 15 years shorter. And even if it's 15 years shorter, the 10, 20 years or currently 30 years leading up to that are horrendous.
Yeah, it's gonna be a life full.
What would you have?
I'm sad. I'm depressed.
Yeah, but you're fat and you die early. But I hate saying you're fat because I've also, but you'll die early because you're unhealthy. However, you think, oh yeah, but what if I get heartburn? But yeah, what if you spend the next 30 years of your life in abject suffering? That's my perspective. That's how I link it.
That's your point of view.
Yeah, and weight loss drugs is a really good example because it's currently in the media right now, so people might be able to relate to that, and people have taken them, which is very likely because loads of people do. Everyone knows someone that did, and they don't care because it's such a net positive.
Yeah.
But our brains always focus on the.
Yeah.
I really went on a tangent there, but I thought I'd get that in there because it fits quite well.
Yeah, it's always there, and our brains always think about it.
Always will, yeah.
Yes, always will, but it's very important how much control you have over yourself and over your brain and over the way you think, and not letting that negativity or the negative thoughts you have take over you.
Another interesting thing I put in here, if you're afraid, it means you're close to something meaningful. So like I said again, every time I'm scared, it's kind of an inkling that something pivotal is happening here, or a point in my life, a decision that's important that I need to be very sure I'm making. And 9 times out of 10, leading into that fear is the best thing I've ever done.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. And you can, even if you're not that person, you can become that person over time.
Oh yeah.
It just takes practice.
Yeah.
And it does. You just have to do it. And it's utterly terrifying. I completely understand that. I completely get it.
Yes.
And what if it isn't a stop sign, but a green light? So instead of saying fear, stop doing this, which in many contexts in the past, it would stop you from dying. Now, as long as you're not in an actual life and death situation, please don't misinterpret this.
Yeah,
once
again, of course.
The bus in the road scenario that I've been going through, it's a green light instead. It says, go on, try it. What's the worst that can happen? Are you going to die? No.
Yeah, we're not talking about life and death situations here. We talk about people trying to become the best version of themselves, to become better, to do better, to act better, to do better decisions, think different, to be more positive, to take the positivity out of all the negativity. And that's what we're trying to speak out here
Yeah.
for you.
And if it doesn't scare you even a little, it's probably worth not doing. So it's quite a sweeping statement. However, I like it because I think it's very true in my life.
If it doesn't scare you, it's average.
Yeah.
Keep going. Just always trust the process and keep going. It doesn't matter how scared like you are, or how scary it is, or how much you are in like self-doubt and worried, and what if I do this is risky. If you want to achieve something, the most important thing is try to analyze what you have to do and try to obtain all the answers you need for your questions, the questions that you ask yourself.
Yep.
And once you have all the results that you need, trust that process, stick to that plan, and keep going. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, it doesn't matter how many times you have some obstacles to go over, and whatever the situation is, you always have to keep going, trust the process, and stick to your plan. It is scary to
I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know
yeah,
what's going to
yeah, I
happen.
don't know
Who
if
knows
it's
where it's
gonna
going to lead
work, if it's
us?
not gonna work, if people are gonna like us or not, or whatever.
Maybe they
There's
think we're
so
going to be
many
insufferable.
so many
Yeah.
thoughts.